Don't you understand? You're on every street. You're in there.
We had to be very high up in Canary Wharf so that they didn't have to have things through the window for all the other scenes.
Oh, right.
And you just have a white window.
No, we don't work like that. None of us.
I love the way it wobbles.
Yeah.
The Dalek wobbles side to side.
I represent.
He was a nice guy, obsessed with Sudoku.
Come through me.
Was he? But Sudoku, his character plays Sudoku.
Then he started to get into it.
Did he really?
He started to turn into his character.
Method.
Method. That's method.
That's method. That's acting.
Yeah, well, I can give you a certain amount of intelligence. But...
Nick Briggs, of course, was doing 4 voices at once.
Yeah. That was complex. Do you remember when Lindsay was reading? Who was Lindsay reading him for? Lindsay was doing Cybermen at one stage. Nick was doing Dalek. Someone was doing something else. Do you remember?
I don't remember. Lindsay was our third assistant director.
Yeah, sorry. Can't you remember Lindsay on the mic around the back of the room that we were filming those epic scenes in?
Right. Was that so that Nick didn't have to change the modulation between
He got a bit stressed.
monsters?
He got a bit stressed. It was quite intense for Nick, this episode.
It was. four different Daleks and a few hundred Cybermen to do.
That is just nasty.
It's pretty grim. I do like that top that Noel's wearing. It's quite cool.
Yeah, but look at it. It's so ninja.
Yeah.
My fluffy mohair Angora knitwear was getting all over everyone. We
everywhere.
had to have endless reels of salad.
Defluffing.
Yeah, defluffing. It was even in my teeth. It used to get on my eyelashes because I wear so much mascara in Doctor Who.
I thought that was all natural.
See, this is just agony on your neck, looking
There's
up.
a lot of looking up there
There's a lot of looking
into
up.
the middle distance.
And of course, you're never seeing that when you're doing it. I really, really want to see an episode without all the CGI. Just see us mugging around,
It's never
reacting
pretty.
to nothing.
If you see the scenes before the Mill have added their magic, it's always pretty grim.
It's so depressing.
Just sort of overacting, kind of banging off the walls.
I know.
Ham and cheese dripping off the scenery.
I know. Coleman's everywhere.
She was terrified.
Ham and cheese. It's like the best continental breakfast. Ham, cheese and egg. Okay, I've got a question for you. When you're doing acting on phones,
Yeah.
do you pretend there's another voice and they're saying things to you?
Well, in this one I didn't because I wasn't listening to a voice.
That's true, but you know,
Yeah.
in general.
I get really annoyed with scenes when actors are on phones and they're evidently not enough time for the person on the other end
Yes,
to say
me
what they're
too.
supposed to have
It's a
said.
pet hate.
Yeah.
It is a pet hate.
Yeah. That and looking at the phone acting. I hate if a director says, "Could you just give the phone a look before you hang up?" No! Nobody in the world does that!
I know.
Who looks at the phone?
Before they answer it.
Yeah. Somebody hangs up and you stare at the receiver.
I suppose we should be talking about this.
It is strewn with difficulty, phone acting. It's
Yeah.
very tough, our job, let's
You know
face
what I find really hard to do? Yawning acting. Do you know how hard
really?
it is to yawn
I think I've
under
rarely
pressure?
been called upon to yawn as an actor.
Wait till you have to do it. It's almost impossible.
I'd say there's virtually no yawning in Doctor Who.
No.
Did you ever yawn in Doctor Who?
No, because I can't. I just can't act. I can't do it. I can't do it. I avoid it.
They dubbed the yawn in afterwards.
Yeah.
CGI yawn.
Superior in only one respect.
Did we miss the Boss Hyde moment? I'll be very disappointed.
No,
if
don't
that's
worry.
gone.
I think there's a few.
Communications barrier.
It's when I switch
I
on
don't
the
quite know
Daleks.
why I wander across the back of shot there. I mean, obviously it's a plot point so that we can pick me out there. I don't quite remember why the Doctor wanders across the back of the room.
Heartbeat has increased.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Let's Rose see that he's still alive, I suppose.
It must be that.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's the Doctor.
Look, this is it. I'm sure this is it.
5 million Cybermen, easy.
one doctor.
I like that bit where they all shuffle
yes,
backwards
okay.
together.
Quarantine despair chamber. Start emergency upgrading. Begin with these.
Do you remember when we first got this script?
Oh God, yeah. We were filming Tooth and Claw,
Yeah.
and we were up in the valleys.
I remember reading it at lunchtime. And
Right.
it was just a wreck.
I know.
And then didn't you read it on the way home?
I read it on the
and
way
you called
home.
me.
I was so upset.
Yeah.